Coming up in today's kitchen rants from Cecil.
We didn't feel whole.
Cecil, the last thing you should be doing is feeling holes, because that got you into trouble in the first place.
We didn't feel secure. We felt vulnerable and lost in the world. We came back together, and we've been...
Fucking delayed reaction. Fucking delayed reaction there.
Money brings problems, man. Money will make your mom sell her ass.
No, I don't think so. Fucking hell, Cecil. Cecil sometimes just comes out with the most outlandish shit. Fucking, I wasn't prepared for that one. Oh, fucking hell. Fuck.
Money, more problems. Money brings problems, man. Money will make your mom sell her ass.
That's getting clipped. I'm sorry, that's getting clipped. Fucking hell. See, so you're not going to hear the end of that. I'm just saying. Fucking hell.
Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Guess who's back?
Oh, Daisy. My next to red. Oh,
He's a psychic.
Daisy. Oh, my dream was a dead end. Oh,
Bruh.
they said people like me don't trend. Oh, said my slang won't ever get it. Oh,
Oh!
Daisy. Oh, my neck was too red.
Chloroseptic spray at Walgreens on aisle 6 for sore throats.
Neck too red. Boy, neck too red. Oh, my neck's too red.
Get the fuck out of here.
It doesn't matter if I cry for help. Someone will save me from the depths of hell. Folks, yeah, Cecil, our morning, his nighttime, put out a 15-minute video, very kind of mellow, glazing up Ryan Upchurch. There was a couple of things in this that I might want to cover, so we'll just play along. I'm not going to do a fucking fancy production that I done on the last flipping video, which took me the whole flipping day, and I still got copywriters. The guy I was covering, this local defense group, uses copyrighted music, mostly Post Malone. And I thought I might be able to drown it out with background music. No. See, the background music that he was using from Post Malone was actually, in some places, louder than his voice. So, yeah, copyright picked it up, and it was blocked in a number of countries. So I kind of wasted my time. But anyway, let's get into this.
Disloyalty. See, this is why I don't have many friends.
No, that would not be the reason, Cecil. The reason why you don't have many friends is there's not many people that want to be friends with somebody that admitted to doing things to children, if you know what I'm saying. Do you know? Hope that helps.
The dog's gonna bark, so I'm gonna go take this in the other room.
Remember he says that the child that they were looking after is back with the parent? That might be a wee bit of a lie, judging what's coming up here. Remember, it's late at night. This girl's been in this house for flipping years. Let's just face it.
You okay?
Yeah, do you think you're... I'm sorry if I'm asking this. Should we go to Zan's house?
Where?
Zan's house.
Oh, it's too late.
Okay.
We'll make sure you go in the morning, though.
Okay.
I'm sorry. Don't walk and leave by yourself, though. It's just too late, Serenity. I'm sorry.
Very polite kid, you know. Just feel sorry for having to put up with Cecil's nonsense and putting cameras on them when they don't want to be filmed and shit like that. It's just fucked up.
It's just late.
That's fine.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
All right. There's a reason why Ryan is figuring all this stuff out about all these disloyal ass motherfuckers, man.
When you're big in the music industry, or you're famous, you soon learn that not everybody is your friend, even if they try and make out that they are. And I don't know, I don't follow much of Ryan Upchurch, and maybe he's just, maybe he's venting, and, maybe he's discovering that, because he's not that old either, you know what I mean? And, you learn things about life every day.
Ryan, you seem like you're older than me because you're wise, bro.
That wouldn't be hard to be wiser than you, Cecil, to be quite honest with you. I mean, like, you've displayed your level of intelligence all over the internet, and I have a tank of goldfish that have got more fucking, more intelligence than you. I'm just saying.
I'm 45 years young, so...
Cecil, you've been on YouTube way longer than me, and one thing that you keep doing every fucking time is setting up a camera with a light behind you. That's something that you should never, ever, ever do. Always have the light in front of you, not behind you. And you're going to blind us with it in a second.
But you're an amazing artist. You're a good person. Very giving. You got a big heart. And, but you're not dumb.
You see how more brighter it is now that you've turned the camera around.
People, they take your kindness for weakness and they try to play you stupid. As I got older, I realized how to read people. And when you have a lot of people around you, it's usually because they have an agenda. The only people I keep around me is my wife, my kids, my cats and dog. That's it.
See, the thing is, Cecil, you have had multiple jobs, which give you the opportunity to socialise and have many friends. But the evidence shows that you've been acting creepy at those jobs and people don't like you. People that, used to work with you have explained those things on interviews and that. You know, maybe you should have a look at yourself.
I don't have friends. I don't have enemies, but I don't have friends.
Enemies, I would dispute that. You know, you've made plenty of enemies online. Especially with the shit you come out with on YouTube.
Because people are usually only around when you got something to offer them. Plain and simple. That's what I've learned.
But were you not friends with a co-worker and you seem to be hanging around him because you wanted his van or some shit? I don't know. It kind of works both ways.
If you don't have something that someone else benefits from, then they don't usually bother with you. They just don't.
I kind of agree with you to a certain extent because of modern society. When I grew up in the 70s and 80s and that, everybody knew everybody and, you know, neighbours were friends and shit. Now there's no sense of neighbourhood, you know? And just everything modern is just, it takes away from society rather than improves it. Even, you know, cell phones and the internet, you know, you take somebody out on a date and she's across on the table on her phone all the time. And I'm going, this is a waste of fucking time. People are just stuck on their phones all the time.
They just don't. And the funny thing is, I've never seen Ryan Upchurch stab anybody in the back. I've never seen him portray anybody. What I've learned is you're either a loyal person or you're not, no matter how much you try to be. Bro, who the fuck turns on a person and becomes disloyal to a person? Who buys you a home? Who gives you a car? A new car?
This is all very interesting, but the thing is, I'm lost here. Cecil, you could have put the picture together before you told the story, if you know what I mean. I know you're nice and calm and everything, but I'm kind of lost here because, you know, for some of us that, you know, aren't up to date with Ryan Upchurch, we don't know what you're talking about. You know, it would have been nice at the beginning to give us a bit of a summary about what you're going to talk about. And, you know, give us a picture of what's going to happen.
Who takes you on vacation? Who gives you money and feeds you? Me and my wife, we both work. We work and we make check to pay our bills. We get by every week. We pay our rent weekly. Most of Americans struggle, but we're both loyal to each other, so we depend on each other. Everything's 50-50. We protect each other. We both have legal possession of firearms where we protect ourselves and our family.
Why is that the first thing you come out with? Why is that so important to you? Why is that on the top of the agenda, Cecil? You know, there's much more important things than firearms. Yeah, if you're an enthusiast, you know, still if you're an enthusiast, a firearm is just a tool. It's not a status symbol or anything like that, but you seem to be too attached to that gun, if you know what I mean. Nobody needs to be wearing a gun around the house. And Cecil, I don't think you do, to be honest with you. I think you just put it on before you do a YouTube video.
And we take care of each other. We work and we split everything. That's what families should do. sometimes family isn't blood. People will lie on others to turn you against people because they have an agenda. And it's unfortunate that people that Ryan Upchurch thought he could trust turned out to be backstabbing lowlives.
I get that. There's something there that, you know, is it possibly an employee? I'm not going to look it up. An employee or a friend, and he must have mouthed it off on YouTube or Twitter or something that this guy has done him dirty or something like that. It would have been nice if Cecil fucking explained to us what's happening here.
And possibly plotting on his life. His manager, Ryan, you don't need him for videography.
His manager done him dirty. Right, I'm starting to get a little bit of a picture now. Fucking hell. But it would have been nice if today we're going to talk about Ryan Upchurch and the fallout with his manager. And, yeah, let's get into it. Would have been nice, because I didn't know what you were talking about.
I produced all my own music videos. Stationary scenes. Set the camera in a spot and started rolling.
That's the only way you can film, Cecil, because every time you have the camera in your hand, you're shaking. You should get a gimbal or something. Or maybe come off YouTube altogether. Which you tried doing, I know. You can't help yourself. You feel vulnerable without having a voice, and you have to come back. Yet you want to silence us. And every time you try to silence us by blocking us in comments and all this kind of stuff, the louder we talk. You know, because you admitted to doing things to children. And then you blamed us for editing the videos, which we didn't do.
I made my own beats, wrote my own songs, put out my own music.
Oh, God.
Don't need
No comment.
anybody. You don't need anybody. You can do anything you set your mind to.
He spent 15 or 16 minutes talking to Ryan Upchurch, who's never going to see this video. Because he's, you know, he's under 100 subscribers. Do you know, so some people do this for a kind of a therapy. Do you know, things are on their mind and they decide, I'm going to turn the camera on, I'm just going to offload this. A lot of the time, the stuff that Cecil offloads is some crazy shit. And, you know, that's why we're here. But, yeah, he's more mellow today. Do you know, and maybe he does understand that Ryan Upchurch will never see his video because he's a multi-million YouTube, you know, subscriber YouTuber. He can't see everybody, you know what I mean? But maybe it's a kind of a therapy thing, you know? But it's nice to see him not calling people retards and stuff like that. It's a bit of a change.
Your mom, she'll work for you. You know, but I'll work for you. Only problem is with me is I got trolls lying on me all up and down YouTube, and I allowed them to affect me.
Cecil, you're doing kind of okay up until now. None of us have ever lied. None of us have ever lied. But you know why? Because most of us react to your videos and react to what you say. So if we're lying, you must be lying. But that was one of your excuses, that you lied through most of the confession video. But, you know, we know exactly what the fucking story is here. You know, you admitted to doing things to children. We called it out. You thought, you know, you would get sympathy for, you know, backing up this confession video and saying all these fucking outlandish stuff that I covered in the last video. And then when that didn't work, you decided, oh shit, I'm not getting the sympathy I thought I was going to get. So I'm going to have to try and work my way out of this one, and I'm going to throw my viewers under the bus. I'm going to blame them for editing the video. Or I'm going to blame my sleepwalking when that doesn't work. And all the other excuses that just contradict the first excuse she came up with. Do you know? You lied, we edited the video, you sleepwalk, all this stuff. That doesn't, you know, when you mix that all together, it doesn't mix very well. There's confrontations within the excuses, if you know what I'm saying.
I'm losing my teeth.
Yeah, it wasn't so long ago, it was a couple of years ago, that you made fun of mine. You know, karma's a bit of a bitch, isn't it?
You know, me and my wife barely have vehicles.
I know the flippin' feeling. My 2 front windows don't go down because the electric window part of it, the wire is broke. My shocks are shot. Every time I go over a bump, it's like being in a boat. It just bounces up and down. And a list of other shit. I was damaged in the last storm, so that my driver's door only opens enough to get in and out of. And then the passenger door doesn't open at all. So I'm kind of fucked up.
I'm actually driving someone's car that I sold them.
No. You keep saying that you sold that car. Why would you be spending money on it?
So, there is people out there that would be loyal to you, Ryan.
I don't think you could be loyal to anybody, Cecil. To be honest with you, you can't stop lying on a daily basis. You just came out with another fucking lie. You couldn't. You're even lying to Ryan Upchurch while saying that you would be loyal. You're filling him up with shite. So see how that works, Cecil? You know, at some stage, all these lies are going to, you know, pile on top of you. Do you enjoy carrying around that millstone around your neck all the time? Do you know? The truth shall set you free. Couldn't be another true word said, like.
There's people out there who would never turn on you behind your back. Never say a bad word about you and never do anything against you when you're not looking. There is loyal people out there. And only time will reveal who they are. If I was Deerdorf or his cousin, Bobby, I would have stayed loyal to Ryan.
Who the fuck is Bobby? I'm
Period.
lost.
I would have protected him. I would have armed myself, protected him, kept myself out of trouble, and lived a good life. I wouldn't have been out there trying to act like a badass. Wouldn't have been out there shooting at people because of things they say and all that crazy shit that those people were doing. I would be protecting Ryan and protecting the brand.
I don't think Ryan Upchurch wants you protecting him. Well, I don't think so. I mean, like, wasn't that long ago I covered a video of you wanting to be a farmer for Ryan Upchurch because you grew tomatoes in your porch. That was fucking comedy, though. That was content. Now, if that was just a skit or whatever, that would be comedy. But, you know, he was fucking deadly serious, like. Sometimes when he's deadly serious, it's funny as fuck. And he doesn't seem to realise it. There's comedy sometimes in some of the shit he says. When he doesn't consider it a comedy, he's deadly fucking serious. But I think it's funny as fuck.
By all costs. Period. Nothing breaks the Holler Boy movement. Nothing breaks the Creek Squad movement.
Do you still consider yourself part of the Holler Boy movement or the Creek Squad? Because most of the people on the Creek Squad don't like you at all. In fact, some of them come over here and comment on my videos. That'll tell you all you need to know. In fact, I think some of them go over to Master Shredder as well. The people in the Creek Squad... Creek Squad or Creek... I don't know. The people in that squad know who you are and they don't like you very much. I think at one stage they told you to fuck off.
Ryan is the golden child of the whole movement. He is basically a prodigy who needs to be protected.
Fucking the glazing here is something else. Genie Mac. This is unfucking real. You swear it was Tupac he was talking about.
He needs to be protected physically, emotionally.
You wouldn't be the right person to protect him physically. I've seen your shots at the gun range. You couldn't hit a cow's arse with a banjo.
Literally, financially, musically. He needs to be protected all the way around.
But the thing is, Cecil, you display behaviour of, yes, I'll be your friend when it suits me, but if I need to throw you under the bus, I will. You most likely, in their community, the most you knew about somebody is Queen Tasty, because you did say that you talked to her on the phone over and back. As for the other guy in Ireland, you didn't know him at all. Even though he was a good friend to you, he was misguided, but thankfully he left. But you didn't know anything about him at all. You're some friend. That guy would have done anything for you, and you didn't know anything about him. At all.
If you guys actually look at...
God, Cecil, why are you doing this close-up shots? I have something to say about that in a second.
where your lives are, you have to ask yourself, how did you get there? Where do you live? How did you get that house? How did you get the transportation you got? How did you get the life security that you got? Sad. It's really sad.
Cecil, for fuck's sake. Oh, the reason why I was making faces. Look at the jaws. Look right here. Cecil, are you... This is fucking serious. Are you anorexic? I know you fat shame a lot of people and that, but are you... Have you got a fear of being... You know, have you got a fear of putting on weight or something? See, so you need to go to see a doctor. This isn't. Here's me giving you advice, and I don't even like you. See, so you're 45 years old, and this is happening. Do you know what I usually take the piss? This is kind of disturbing, to be honest with you. You need to go see a doctor, talk to them. You know, are you just eating noodles or something and nothing else? Because there's not a pick on you. Do you know, I got a cooked chicken over in the shop that's got more meat on it than you. Fucking hell.
Ryan can't even trust his own people that's around him, his own best friend.
Cecil, put down the phone, because every time you hold the phone, you're shaking.
His own favorite cousin. And 90% of everybody he's associated with has fucked him over. And that's sad. You know the saying, you don't know what you got till it's gone? It's true. Very true. Well, me and my...
But Cecil, you'd have an awful lot more if you'd just been honest from the beginning. You know? I'm sorry I had to pause it at this flipping shot, but you would have been you would have at least people that respect you in some sort of way if you were complete and utterly honest in that and didn't throw people under the bus. But you came onto YouTube. You seem to have some sort of difficulty with women. And you can't help going on to other people's. You couldn't help going on to other people's communities, and calling women in those communities all kinds of names. People don't forget that shit, like.
Girlfriend broke up one time in the 15 years we've been together. We were lost without each other. Lost.
Cecil, you're making me feel very uncomfortable. You're way too close to the camera for my liking, to be honest with you. It's like your head is up against mine, and I don't like it.
We didn't feel whole.
Cecil, the last thing you should be doing is feeling holes, because that got you into trouble in the first place.
We didn't feel secure. We felt vulnerable and lost in the world. We came back together, and we've been...
Fucking delayed reaction. there.
Together ever since. And we protect each other. We protect the movement. We protect the...
What movement? Your bone movements.
family. And we take care of each other.
Oh, you talking about the movement as in the family unit? Maybe that's what he's saying.
As a almost 45-year-old man, one thing I've learned out here is...
I'd be interested to know what you learned, Cecil. I really would.
That I've learned from Tupac is, sad to say, you can't trust almost anybody. You can't. You know.
And you learn that from Tupac. Most of these lessons is learned through everyday life, not from people you look up to. But, maybe you can learn things from people you look up to, I suppose.
No, you learn in time. People, trust is earned. Damn, I'm getting wrinkly. I am old.
That's the thing, Cecil. It's not normal to have this kind of... I can see your skull outline under your skin. You need to see a doctor, son. I feel very horrible just after saying son, when I don't like you for a number of different fucking reasons. Oh, I withdraw my last statement. That's...
Trust is earned.
Fucking hell.
Ryan's a millionaire. Just like Pac said, what did Biggie say? More money, more problems.
That actually is probably true. You know? You got money, you'll end up with fake friends who want to be your friend for their own personal reasons, and you think they're a true friend until something happens. And then you get hurt. Here's another thing too. You could be a millionaire and buy a big massive mansion, and then further down the line you get old and you can't climb the stairs, and you still have to keep up with fucking thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars of fucking maintenance every year, you know, when a medium-sized house would do you just as good. You could be just as happy.
Money brings problems, man. Money will make your mom sell her ass.
No, I don't think so. Fucking hell, Cecil. Cecil sometimes just comes out with the most outlandish shit. Fucking, I wasn't prepared for that one. Oh, fucking hell. Fuck.
Money, more problems. Money brings problems, man. Money will make your mom sell her ass.
That's getting clipped. I'm sorry, that's getting clipped. Fucking hell. See, so you're not going to hear the end of that. I'm just saying. Fucking hell.
Money makes people kill other people.
That's true.
Murder for hire. Money controls the world. It makes people do crazy shit.
Exactly.
But when you're as old as me and you learn through life that life isn't about money, it's about love. That I've learned as a 45-year-old man that life is about love and the loyal people you have in your life. That's what life is about. It's about love and doing good in life. I give money to vets. I don't have money, but I give it.
Yeah. A lot of people give money to the poor and stuff like that. We don't feel we need to come on YouTube and broadcast it. When you come on to YouTube and start broadcasting it, it makes me think that you are trying to make yourself out to being a good person. You're trying to do these good deeds to cancel out all the other shit that you don't want to deal with. All we want you to do is just deal with that other shit. But you won't do that. You'll bury that, and then you will flipping cover it over with a bit of niceness. And the fact that it's not fucking, you know, that you broadcast it on your YouTube channel makes me think that you're not genuine. It doesn't come across as genuine. You know, I seen a video yesterday on Random News about you giving money. One of your viewers gave $20 or something like that, or $40. And your idea was you were going to ask a homeless person for $1. And if they give their last dollar to you, you would give them that money. And you were going to make a video out of it. That's not genuine. That's only making content and making content from vulnerable people. It's kind of fucked up, actually.
I bought somebody a coffee at Shell Station tonight.
Yeah, but I seen another video from Random News where you you hadn't got money for a coffee and you came up with an excuse that you came in this morning and had a coffee and you spilt it, and you said that a member of staff says that you could come around later on and they'll give you a free copy. That was the biggest load of bollocks that I've ever heard. And you were live. You brought the phone into the fucking shop live. You could have muted the stream. We wouldn't have known anything about it. And then when the live was finished, you fucking deleted it. But we kind of caught it. Some of us did.
She said, thank you. I said, just pass the blessing. Just spread the love to somebody else. That's what life's about. If you can't trust the people you're around in life, who the fuck can you trust, man?
Cecil, you need to go back in that piece of footage there. I think I seen a ghost in the mirror. Seriously, I think there's a ghost in your bathroom. I'm pulling his leg.
Sad. Ryan has never mentioned my name. Ryan has never responded to anything I've made about him or to him.
Oh, you don't want Ryan Upchurch to name you or call you out or address you. Because as far as I know, Ryan Upchurch already knows about you, Cecil. And you're glazing of Ryan Upchurch right now. That will not happen in the future if he calls you out. You will call him every name under the sun. You will call him the biggest fucking arsehole ever, a retard like the rest of us, just a fucktard, just a grifter, all these things. You'll come out with all that shit. If Ryan Upchurch calls you out, Ryan Upchurch is aware of you, but he's too busy to fucking deal with people like you.
And I'm not looking for a response on this video. Matter of fact, the comments should be turned off.
You see, that's you running again. Why don't you leave the comments open so Ryan Upchurch can contact you? Oh, Jesus, Cecil. Cecil, you keep saying that you're never running or anything like that. But the big mistake you made was turning off your comments. Because if you didn't turn off your comments or block me, I wouldn't have a channel like what I'm on right now. I'd just be doing my paranormal shit on my main channel, which I need to get back to doing. You created this channel by blocking us. You created other channels by blocking them. They still had something to say. They couldn't say it to you directly, so they set up their own platform to tell you what they wanted to say. You see, you didn't get around that very well. You tried to silence us, and then we got louder by creating fucking channels talking about you. That's all you. That's fucking what you created by blocking comments and engagement. Nobody else is going to see your videos because you turned off engagement. YouTube, if YouTube sees that you got engagement on your video, they'll put it out to more people. But for your sake, better off if other people don't see your fucking videos. But, you know, the more people that are aware of you, the better. And that's what our channels are for. Rant over.
But I do want him to know, as someone that's older than him, possibly wiser.
Are you fucking serious? Possibly wiser than Ryan Upchurch. Your daughter is more intelligent than you, and she's fucking 15 or 14. She's got more brains than you have. It's not that hard. I have a tank of goldfish out in the hallway there, and those 8 or 9 goldfish combined together have more intelligence than you. I'm just saying.
That us real motherfuckers out here, we see. We see what you're going through, bro. You know, and we got your back. Even when Ryan did things that I didn't like, I understood. I never turned on him. You see, when people are cool with you when it's cool, and then they don't like you no more for whatever reason, now they agree with everything your haters say, and they do live streams with your haters and stupid shit like that. It really shows you what type of people are out here. So,
but see, so you wouldn't have haters, you wouldn't have to talk about haters if you didn't lie to people. You know? Even if you tell the truth, there's some people that are not going to like you no matter what. They don't have any forgiveness for people that done things to children. Some of us know your full story. We know your, the line of abuse you went through when you were younger and stuff like that. But that doesn't excuse you from facing accountability in your later years. And you can't grow until you face all of that. And you're continuing to get haters, as you like to call them, because you won't take accountability. If you took accountability, we'd all fuck off. I'm just saying.
you gotta be careful. You gotta be very careful. You know, me and Hetty, we don't let nobody live with us.
Cecil, at the beginning of the video, you spoke to your daughter's friend, and it's late at night. She's been staying in that house for fucking years, Cecil. Stop talking bollocks. Please. You're not a very good liar, so you need to just give that up and do something else other than lying. Because you're a shitty liar, like. Sometimes it's funny, though.
Because there's been many times in the past where we got burnt. You know?
How many times out of those times was it your fault, Cecil? Like doxing yourself and doxing your work and doxing your girl's school, doxing your phone number and all that shit. How many times was it your fault?
People have stole from us. People's lied to us. And I'm not talking about anybody specifically. Me and Hetty's been together 15 years. We've had my mom stay with me. Rest in peace. We had Aunt Marty stay with me.
Oh, you're heading in the wrong direction here, Cecil, because I have something to say about that.
Rest in peace. I had my Uncle Charlie stay with me. Rest in peace. So,
Cecil, am I not correct in your Aunt Marty took you in because you had no place to stay? Or am I getting it all wrong? Because my history doesn't go back that far. But from what I heard, you treated Aunt Marty like shit. One of your quotations was, Aunt Marty was a mean old fucking hag. And from what I heard, she ended up leaving that property and ended up out on the street. You can correct me if I'm fucking wrong here, but I'm just going off the information that I was given. Fucking hell, Cecil.
family will lie to you. Family will steal from you.
But you like throwing your family members under the bus. Every time something happens to you, you've got a family member to throw under the bus for some fucking reason.
Family will backstab you. You know. You just gotta be careful. You gotta really read people. But I'm gonna pray for Ryan, and I hope that you prevail through this. I just want to see you continue to grow and continue to make great music like you always have.
You're really taking this to heart, aren't you? Fucking hell. Somebody that you've never met and that. If you put this much energy into fucking taking accountability, I'd be fucking impressed. I really would.
And to grow and enjoy your fatherhood, being a dad, because it's the best thing in life, is to be a dad and to be a husband.
Do you know, I'd take him completely serious if I didn't know who Cecil was. You know, and I just know that I know that there's flipping this a creepy underbelly and all of this guy, you know, and I can't take him serious. But if I didn't know anything about that, I would actually take him serious, like. But this is a guy on the fucking internet. Put that energy into taking accountability and being sorry and turning your life around. If you'd done that, it'd be fucking great. Fucking hell. Are you just making a video to put Ryan Upchurch in the fucking title again? I think I done it recently and I got more views than usual. So, well done.
That's real success. I don't make music like I used to. I used to be obsessed with it. And when I got my family, formed a family, I stopped doing everything. I stopped drinking. I stopped smoking weed. I got rid of my felony. I got my voting rights. I got my license. Sometimes love.
I'm surprised he didn't mention the gun. Usually the first thing he talks about
is the key for you to grow and to become more of a man.
More of a man? Do you know a part about growing as a man or woman is taking accountability for the shit you've done in the past and using that to better yourself? But you're not doing that, are you? You're just throwing other people under the bus. You're still doing that. You're throwing everybody under the fucking bus, including your sister.
Some people ain't complete without a wife and a kid.
Fucking hell.
I wasn't complete. I was lost and lonely. Once I got that wife who was a good person.
Yeah, you need somebody to mind you. Because you're not a responsible adult. You're not even The reason why I know this is because you're not a responsible person on the internet. There is people that are too young to be on the internet, and they're still more responsible than you.
And your wife seems like a really good person who's loyal. Don't ever let nobody come in between you and that woman.
Fucking hell.
She's a good one. One thing my dad did teach me, you find a good woman, you keep her, and you treat her right. Because that's the true way to success in life. Shout out.
This is like being a This is like some of the preaching I hear from pastors. Holy fuck, Cecil.
To Ryan, I'll be watching, man. Y'all
of course you will.
Day.
Good luck. Blessed day. Thank you. Fucking hell. There wasn't a huge amount in that. Just health issues, Cecil. Health issues. Fuck me. I know you call me a fat, sloppy B-word and ugly and all the rest of it, but Jesus, Cecil, you're completely in the opposite direction here. You need to eat something. Not just noodles and coffee with 8 sugars on the side. 8 sugars in a cup of coffee. It's going to bite you in the ass as you get older, Cecil. Try and cut down the fucking sugar. Here's me trying to give you advice and I don't even like you. Piss off. Bye.
Money brings problems, man. Money will make your mom sell her ass.
No, I don't think so. Fucking hell, Cecil. Cecil sometimes just comes out with the most outlandish shit. Fuck it, I wasn't prepared for that one. Oh, fucking hell. Fuck.
Money, more problems. Money brings problems, man. Money will make your mom sell her ass.
That's getting clipped. I'm sorry, that's getting clipped. Fucking hell. See, you're not going to hear the end of that. I'm just saying.